over the years, many personality systems have developed to help us understand ourselves more effectively and more powerfully, to help us be better people and to relate with others more easily. Those are all fundamental concepts for Body of Nine as well. And both Martin and I have experienced many personality systems. I think the first time I got introduced to personality system was Myers-Briggs. And I'm an ENFP, proud of it, love it, way out on all those scales, and really got a tremendous amount out of finding out I was an ENFP, because it really acknowledged my extroversion, my intuitiveness, that I feel, and in my decisions, and so it was a really nice validation.
Well, that's interesting, because I've done DISCs, Strength Finders, another one whose name I have no idea. I did Myers-Briggs, but I have no idea and don't remember what my result was, but I remember resonating with it mostly, but also wishing that I wasn't necessarily what it said I was. And some of that was because I was filling in the answers because how I wanted to be, not necessarily how I was. And I think that's probably one of the major issues that I have with many of these systems, because they all come from similar background. Jung or whoever else was coming up, there was a lot of, and still are a lot of, statistical studies being done. It's kind of interesting that this happened. A lot of these numbers came up at the beginning when computers were invented, because IBM was looking for a way to hire the best people. And they had all these punch cards, and they could actually do a lot of statistical analysis based on what people said, how they behaved, and all those things.
Yeah, so computers enabled us to actually do the analysis. So that's actually a really important point, because these personality systems start with asking people lots of questions, and then taking those questions and distilling them down into groups of answers. And so they are as good as the statistical method used to group them.
And when we talk about the Body of Nine, yes, there's a lot of talking that goes on. That we have, just like everybody else that has built all these psychological models, we have asked a lot of questions. So the asking of questions and grouping people by answers is not invalid in any shape, size, or form.
No, and all these systems built on that have valid,
absolutely valid and very useful, and they've been used
Yes.
in industry now for 50 plus years.
Right.